Good morning, everybody. I'm Christy, and this is my channel, Javagirlstitches, and this is Flosstube number 17. So welcome back. Thank you to all my old subscribers. Thank you to all my new subscribers for checking me out every couple weeks, sticking with me. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody's had a really good 2 weeks. Over here, I'm a little tired today. If I look like I'm exhausted, it's because I am. I'm not feeling so great today, but I'm still doing this video. I'm bound and determined to do it, and hopefully it won't be too much of a train wreck. So, first off, thank you everybody for the prayers for Tyler. You guys, I've always known the power of prayer and how remarkable it can be, and you guys, I felt every single one of your prayers, and so did Tyler. He's been trying to do a couple things here in Vegas, and they haven't worked out. And he needs to go back to Illinois because he lived there for a period of time, and he got into some trouble and he ran away from it, and he has not been able to move on with his life since then. And he has finally, I believe through prayer, that he has finally decided and come to the realization that he needs to go back and take care of these things, and that he will not be able to move forward in his life or have a good life until this is done. And so he finally told me it's time for me to go back and do this. And I'm like, yeah, finally, you know, like this is what we've been praying for a really long time, that his eyes would be opened and he would figure it out. And he has. So it's good because he's leaving on Saturday. It's good because he's going back and he's taking care of these things. But I mean, as a mom, I'm a little sad that he's, you know, I'm happy, but I'm sad that he's leaving because I probably won't see him for over a year. So it's a little rough, but I know this is what is supposed to happen. I know this is the best thing for him, and I'm glad he's finally realized that, and I'm really proud of him. So, and thank you guys for sharing your stories with me. A lot of you guys are really open with me. You've messaged me. You've told me similar situations your children have been in or other family members, and it gives me hope. A lot of your stories that your kids have turned around and they've changed their life, and it gives me hope, and I really appreciate you guys sharing those with me. Your comments last week for the giveaway, love them. You guys rock. Some of them were just so hilarious. I was laughing so hard. A lot of you talking on the phone and you don't know where it's at and it's in your hand. And then some of the best ones, there was quite a few of these, is that you were like in a parking lot and you got into a car that was not your own, and then you get in there and you're like, this is not my car. And I laughed so much. The only thing I've ever done is I've gone up and like lifted the door handle and it was locked, and I'm looking and like, oh, not my car, you know. But some of you, like one lady, she said that she had she stuck like her luggage in the back seat, and then she got in the car and there was a guy sitting in there, and she's like, oh my gosh, wrong car, I'm so sorry. And then she had to get her bag out and walk away. I'm like, that is hilarious. So thank you guys for all your wonderful comments. It makes me realize I'm not the only one with brain farts, and yeah, they were hilarious to read. So if you need a good laugh, go back to my last video. You will get to read tons of just hilarious comments. And thank you guys so much for participating. I loved them all. Let's see. Okay, I had a couple questions. Do I use batting or sticky board for my projects? I always use sticky board. On some of the smaller ornaments, I am just now, I've probably only done like 2 or 3. I do use batting just to poof it up a little bit. I had never done that before, so I do that now, and I glue the batting onto the opposite side of the sticky board. I lay the pattern, the cross stitch pattern, on top of it, and because it's on the batting, you can kind of move it and it will stay, and then I just take the sticky board off the other side and I flip the material around and it sticks right to it. And then I have to glue little spots. But so I do use it sometimes, and then sometimes I do not. Second question, where do you get the ball tip needles? They carry them at Fat Quarter Shop. They are currently out right now, but they are getting more in. So I believe in a couple weeks, Kimberly said that they would have some more in. And you can also get them at Bestie Barn Creations, and she is on Etsy, and she's the new shop I was talking about last week, and she does have them there. And then a lot of questions, do I do finishes for others? No, I'm sorry, you guys. Like, because I'm a perfectionist, and you guys know I throw things and get angry at my own finishes. For me to do finishes for somebody else, for one, I just don't have the time, and there would be way too many things thrown in my craft room if I had to do them for somebody else, because I would be so stressed out to try to make them absolutely perfect. So no, I do not do that. But I do know somebody, and her name is Alyssa, and she is on Instagram, and she is Starrynightstudio, and her finishing is absolutely perfect. So if you are looking for someone to do your finishes, definitely go check her out on Instagram. You will love her. I absolutely love her finishes. They're absolute perfection. Okay, new Flosstubers I have been watching. There are 2 of them. The first one is Stitching with the Sisterlies. And these are 2 sisters, and they are hilarious. They stitch, I want to say they knit, they sew. I know she's making quilts. They're both super nice. Love them, totally enjoyed their video, and they made me laugh the entire time. So I highly suggest go check them out. I think you will really like them. And then the second one was yesterday. Denise from Goose Designs, you know my girl, she had sent a thing to me, and she said, you need to check this new floss tube out. And it is it's called Married with Stitches. And it's 2 guys, and their name is Derek and Christian, and they are amazing, you guys. They are adorable. They can stitch, let me tell you. Like, they are phenomenal stitchers. Their stitching is absolutely on point, perfect. They stitch anything from, I think Derek likes frosted pumpkins, which, yay, that's my favorite. They stitch mirabilia. They stitch out the cross stitch magazines. They are a wide variety of stitching, and they both dye their own fabric. And it is, their fabric is awesome. They don't buy a lot of, they'll just go and buy just regular fabric, and they love to do their own dyeing combinations, and it's amazing. So I cannot even say enough about how much I absolutely loved watching them and laughed my butt off at their entire video. And they're like, oh, we don't think, the 10 people that watch this, I'm like, oh, no, I have to shout you out. I have to let everybody know. Please go check them out. I think you will absolutely love them. And I will link both of their YouTubes in the show notes. Okay, and then my last shout out is I want to thank Kimberly at Fat Quarter Shop. Her last video, not this week, but last week, she gave me a little shout out, and she was talking about my husband and how he made the broom for, the little broom for my cross stitch piece. And I told my husband, I'm like, honey, you're famous. Like, they're even talking about you on Fat Quarter Shop and how you made me a broom. And he's like, well, I can't stitch, but I can make brooms. So he's like, I'm for hire. Anybody needs a broom maker, I'm for hire. So I got a good laugh out of that. So yes, it's nice to have a hubby who helps me. He helps me a lot. And he supports my craziness, and I love him. So anyway, I think that's it with what's been going on. Everybody else is doing really good, except, me still on the struggle bus, but it's just the premenopause, guys. It's just getting worse. So I'm hoping I'm getting towards the end of it and going into the menopause stage, and I won't feel as crappy as I do. So anyway, let's get into stitching. Enough about all this stuff. Okay, so I do have finishes. Let's start with my FFOs. So the first one is the witch one with the broom that my hubby made me, and this was the Holiday Hoopla by Brenda Gervais. And I made my first circle ornament, and I cut the I cut the sticky board into a circle, and it was a little rough because I've never done that before. And then I did stick batting on this one, and then I did the ruching again because I thought that would be a pretty cute way to finish it off. So I did ruching, and then I just added 2 bows and the little jingle bell pumpkin again, and that's how it turned out. And for my first circle finish, I'm happy with it. It's not perfect, but I'm happy with it. Okay, next ornament, and this one I just finished yesterday. I sat there forever. I could not figure out how I wanted to finish this because I wanted it to be a little bit different than the way that everybody else is finishing them, because I need big bows and a little bit more stuff, but I finally figured it out. And this is my scary Apothecary. So again, what I did is this is on sticky board, the stitched piece. Sorry, there's gonna be lots of brain farts today. I'm just giving you guys a heads up. And then I did put batting on this one. I glued the pom-poms around, and then I took the template for this. I just took it on my computer and on my printer, and I blew it up a little bit more so I could make a backing with more sticky board and some fabric. And then I added 3 different color bows and then the little potion bottle on the top. And that's how that turned out. And Jamie, I know I've been trying to find these, and I've been to every Michael's in town, and I cannot find them anywhere. They're completely sold out. We both wanted to use them for the scary Apothecary, and she couldn't find them, and I looked everywhere, and I don't know what everybody needs those little bottles for, because we need them for our cross stitch, but they are completely sold out. So I'm hoping they'll have them again next year, and we can add more, because I only have a couple more left of those. So, but I mean, I haven't stitched any more of those, so I have a while. Okay, next finish. Let's do this one. And this is Which Better Have My Candy? Is that what it says? Yes. By Frosted Pumpkins, of course. And this is just on a board that I got, I believe at Michael's, just a whitewash board. And then mounted on sticky board, more sticky board with the dots, and then the gingham ruffle. And then I have the candy corn picks and 3 bows, and again, the pumpkins. This will be the year of the center of everything will be a pumpkin. Oh my gosh, it totally fell off. That's not cool at all. Okay, we got to re-glue this on there, but yes, there's a pumpkin right there. So yes, I love how this turned out. It's one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, that was totally bad. Obviously, hot glue doesn't work on everything all the time. Yes, I use hot glue for almost everything. I'm gonna have to re-glue that either with hot glue or something else. So, okay, next one. I finished it, you guys. Trick or Treat by Frosted Pumpkins. I was bound and determined to get it finished, and I did. And so this is finished just on a plank board from Michael's, and I put rickrack, black rickrack. It's kind of hard to see, but it's in there. And then I used the check material. And then up here, I am not going to touch the pumpkin this time because I want it to come off, but there's 3 bows again, a pumpkin, and then I have some little picks up here. I am actually going to touch it. No, that one's good. So I obviously just didn't glue the other one on good enough. So I love how this turned out, and I know it's huge. I might have my husband cut off a little bit on the sides because I almost want to hang it on my tree like as a centerpiece. And I did find a tree. Tyler and I went to Hobby Lobby, and we actually could not find any trees. They're like flocked white trees, and I just want a regular white tree. So, you know, because we planned on going and sneaking it in the house, but they did not have any. So I did find one at Home Depot, and it's just a 5-foot tree because I don't need a super huge one. So I do have that on order, and it should be here next week, and then I will get to decorate my house. I'm super excited. And once it's decorated, I will do a video, and I will do like a slideshow of the tree and of all of my decor in the house. So hopefully next week. Okay, last FFO. Okay, this is probably my favorite one. I hope you guys can see the whole thing. So this is the Home Sweet Haunted Home that I got out of the Cross Stitch magazine. And this pumpkin is just a regular pumpkin. That you get at Michael's, and I had my husband cut it like a portion of it off. And inside is stuffed with, I'm sorry you guys, I told you this is gonna be a rough one. Styrofoam. And then I put some of this moss in there, and then I stuck picks in there. I found the pick ghost, and I thought that matched perfectly because there's a little ghost down there. Hopefully you can see it. And then the cross stitch is just attached to a skewer, and it's stuck in the styrofoam. Everything else is kind of just arranged and stuck into the skewer. And then, of course, we have to have a huge bow with a button on the front. And I love, this is my favorite one. This is going to be a centerpiece one, probably for my coffee table that my husband always complains about that he can't see over. So here you go, honey. You ain't going to be able to see for another month again. So this is probably my favorite one I've done. I wanted something completely, totally different. Not great at flower arrangement making, but I did the best I could, and I'm really happy with it, and I absolutely love it. So that is that one. I hope you guys can see all of it. Okay, that's it for my FFOs, and nothing fell off. And because I'll tell you, that bow would not stick with hot glue on that pumpkin. I tried about 4 times and I finally had to use E600 glue. I don't know if it's because the front of the pumpkin is smooth. I don't know, but it wasn't holding. The bow just kept falling off. So if you can't get bows on with hot glue or jingle bells, use E600 glue. It works great and it will never come off. Okay, let's see. What else have I done this week? I'm debating. Well, let's go through the rest of I have 3 more finishes, just not FFOs. And this is the Pumpkin Pocket by Lizzie Kate. And I finished that this week. And this is stitched on 28 count mushroom Lagana, and I love it. And it's used with DMC and whatever weeks I had I used, and whatever I didn't, I just subbed DMC in there. So that's going to be another Halloween ornament I need to finish. And then out of the Cross Stitch magazine, I love this one. And I think it's, I don't remember what it's called, but it's in there. It's kind of a little bit of a bigger ornament, but I used the Stormy Gray fabric. I knew that's what I wanted to use. In the magazine, it's done with all these colors except for the green. It just had the orange. And I saw somebody, I believe on Facebook, use the green, and I was like, yes, I absolutely want green in there. So I love this. And I think I can make it into an ornament. I think it'll be a little bit of a bigger ornament, but I think it'll work. And then my last one out of the Cross Stitch magazine, and this is the one, the Cross Stitch Halloween one. I finished Welcome to Our Haunted Home. And this is stitched on Vintage Country Mocha Ada. Because it was a bigger piece, so I thought I'm doing Ada. And I love how it turned out. Super happy with it. So those are all my finishes for the last 2 weeks. And then I was thinking, okay, I need a couple other things to put on my Halloween tree. So I made I made them yesterday. It was like a last minute, ooh, I want to make these really quick. And these are, they're just black Halloween, or not, they're not even Halloween, they were in the Christmas section, ornaments. And what I did is I took, I'm so sorry you guys today. I took orange vinyl and I cut out the letters and I put them on there, and then I add little bows. So I have Candy, Boo, I have Spooky, Witch, Treat. So these will fill in the spaces, you know, if I don't have enough ornaments to fill the tree. At least I have something else in there to fill it up. So I did those this week too, and I love those. Okay, that is it for all of my finishes. Okay, let's go to whips. My first whip, I joined the Caterpillar Cross Stitch, the Stitch Along, the Deck the Halls, and I'm not done yet. I'm almost done with clue number 1. I just have to finish the little snowman. You can't even, okay, there you go. You guys can see. And look at how cute the little needle minder that comes with it. If you have to buy it separately, but look how cute this is. And this fabric is a touch of gray by, and I got it at 123 Stitch. You can buy the whole kit with all the floss, it comes with the needle minder, a bag, and the fabric, but I just bought the PDF and then got my own thing. And I love it. Okay, that was one of them, one of my whips. And then I only have one more this week. And this is, it's in my Dot Dot Goose cute little witch bag. Love. And this is Little Quaker Halloween. And I can show you the pattern because it was a free one off of the Fat Quarter Shop. And it's made by Orifloss. And as soon as she showed it, I downloaded the pattern. And they did show it, and it was stitched on white, but I believe it was like white linen. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of linen still. So, and I tried white Ada, and I was like, oh gosh, that looks horrible. I am just not a white Ada person. I love Ada, but not white. So this is what I've got started on it. And I am using Mushroom Lagana, 28 count. And I love it. I cannot wait to get back to this and finish this. So this is a bigger piece. I think it's like 7 across, which I normally don't do on Lagana. Everything, the big stuff is on Ada, but I really wanted it to look really nice, and I think this fabric is absolutely perfect for it. Love it. Okay, so that is my 2 whips that I have going on. Okay, let's see. All right, haul. I don't have a whole lot this time. I've been pretty good. These First three are from Fat Quarter Shop. Had to get this one, Autumn Skies by Hands On Design. I mean, seriously, how cute is that? And I don't decorate for fall usually, but I'm thinking next year I might do just a little bit, like a little display of fall. But I love this, so had to have it. I got this too, which this is came back again. It's Easter Parade by Blackbird Designs. I mean, the bunny, I've seen it stitched so many times and it's so dang cute, so I cannot wait to stitch this next year. And then of course I had to have this, and this is by Tidy Modernist, and it's the Halloween calendar. Look how cute that is, you guys. I love it. And if you watch Fat Quarter Shop live today, I can't remember who was doing it, somebody that works there with Kimberly, and they're taking each square and they're putting them separately on like I think it was a witch, and you can switch them out each day, which I thought that was a really cute idea too. I will probably stitch the whole thing together, and that'll be next year. Yeah, I have, believe it or not, I have a lot of, like, this year I did lots of small Halloween. Next year, I'm gonna do a lot more bigger Halloween, so I'll probably have to start, even before Stitch Mania, I'll probably have to start a little, like at the beginning of the year, just start doing a little bit on all of these projects. I don't have that much Christmas. I have Christmas ornaments, but believe it or not, I don't have a whole lot of Christmas. I have no idea why. We need to remedy that immediately. Okay, another one I got, more Halloween, A Smidgen of Halloween by Heart and Hand. So cute. And Witch's Brew by Pine Mountain, which I've seen that before and I wanted it. Love it. So again, I don't need to buy any more Halloween patterns. We're just, Christmas is what I need now. Okay, I think that's it that we've got. Let's see. Okay, giveaway time. This is gonna be a short video today. I'm gonna try not to, since it's kind of rough, we're gonna make this as quick as possible. So, the giveaway winners from last week. The first giveaway was the pillow and the pattern, and random generator. The winner is Amber Cisco. So Amber, again, I will put my email in the show notes, and all you have to do is email me, and I will get it mailed off to you. Okay, and that's for all three of the winners. Okay, the second giveaway was the witch pattern and the cute little wood witch that I made. And the winner of that is Crafty Peacock. So girl, message me and I will get it mailed off to you. Okay, last giveaway, which was Denise's beautiful, fantastic love fall bag. And it came with the pattern from Twin Peak Primitives, Morgan's Pumpkin Patch. And the winner of this is Lisa Clark, C-L-A-R-K-E. So Lisa, congratulations to all three of you winners. Like I said, email me and I will get them out to you hopefully this week. So I guess that is it for today's video. Again, not a long video, but that's okay. Let's see. So I will probably be back in 2 weeks, but if I'm not, it will be 3. We have Denise and Vicki and I are going to Acorns and Threads, the retreat on November 1st. So I still have a few things to do for that. So I might not be back for maybe 3 weeks. I'm gonna try for 2 because I wanna do another giveaway. I'm getting close again to like 3,500 subscribers. So when I reach there, I will do another giveaway. So we will see how it goes. And next video, I will also have my Halloween decor up for you guys, and I will do a slideshow for you so you can see. And I think that's about it. I hope everybody has a great couple weeks. And I'm enjoying seeing all of your Halloween stitching, your Christmas stitching. That's probably what I'm going to do, these couple last Halloween ones, and then I'm going to start doing ornaments for my tree. And then I really don't have a lot. Like, I keep looking through all my stuff and I'm like, I don't have tons and tons of Christmas. So again, gonna have to maybe get a few more patterns. So I have a couple things to stitch for Christmas. But the tree is, again, the new Christmas tree is the main thing I'm going for right now. So that's gonna be what I'm working on. So again, everybody, thank you so much for commenting all the time. Thank you so much for all of your prayers. I have felt them. Tyler's felt them. I know things are going in the right direction for once. I'm praying and hoping for his success, and I appreciate all of you praying along with me. Have a great couple weeks stitching, and I will see you guys next time. Love you all so much. Bye.